Just finished running a quick errand after work. Picked up a model train of mine that had sent out to get fixed, and on my way home, I'm down here in Eldersburg on Libde Road. And Diet Cola, how are you? Glad you could. But we got a pretty decent sized winter storm. Well, by Maryland standards anyway, a pretty decent sized winter storm that's about to roll in. I mean, it depends on who you ask, but the latest winter storm warning that I got from just I think it was like the National Weather Service or whatnot said that it goes into effect at 7 p.m. tonight through 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, and they're saying we can get anywhere between 3 and 6 inches. So, but just hello. I'm just gonna change lanes. I'm actually kind of surprised my dash camera didn't go off because usually someone changes. I never realized how bad cell service is in Eldersburg until I started doing these streams. I always thought Eldersburg had decent cell coverage, but apparently not. Which is why I'm going to head down to Route 27 instead of taking 32 like I normally do, because, yeah. But anywho, as I was just saying, we got a decent sized storm by Maryland standards that's going to roll in tonight, and then there's going to be supposedly another one back to back. Either I've got mixed reports on this one. Like the main consensus that I can tell says it's supposed to hit tomorrow, or another one is supposed to hit tomorrow night into Friday. And then when I went on an earlier Weather Channel was saying, oh God, please use the center turn lane, thank you. And Weather Channel saying that we are supposed to, it's not going to hit tomorrow night, but it's going to hit Friday night. So I really have no clue what's going to happen. But they're saying that by the time, and then a third storm, I forgot that one, a third storm is supposed to hit Sunday night and Monday. So, and they're saying that after everything's all said and done, we're going to have nearly a foot to 2 feet of snow on the ground. We'll have to see what happens. They're probably wrong as usual, but I'm hopeful because I'm one of the weirdos that actually likes snow, so. I'm actually kind of surprised how much snow we've gotten this winter. The past couple winters have been anything a dusting, and that was it. We've had, so like my saying is, as long as we get one, I'm happy. But this year it's like really good. So I know this goes down to 2 lanes somewhere up here, but the question is where and which lane. Probably goes away after this light. Yeah, it ends after this light. Okay. my way down to this little model train shop to get or pick up my train, I had a little moment of stupidity. So, well, I'm not gonna call it stupidity. I'm just gonna say I hate road construction. They've been redoing the one stretch of Route 32 by, what is that? Is that Liberty? No, I can't remember if that's Liberty or not. By the one high school down here, and they completely and utterly, as per usual, have foobarred the area. And the past couple times I've gone through there, they made it 2 lanes through the one intersection. So what do I do today? I get into the lane that I know I'm supposed to be in, and this go around, the lane ended after the intersection, and I'm like, are you serious? It's like I finally remember to use the right lane instead of using the left and then having to cut over. I finally used the right lane and it ends after the intersection. It's like, really? Really? But here is my turn for 27. Should be right here. Oh wait, this is 97. I forgot 97's first. So I'll take 97 instead. Yielding as per that yield sign, so that's nice. Anyway, we are currently now under 97. I actually did a time-lapse video of this road not that long ago. It goes all the way down to just outside of Washington, D.C. And then it goes all the way up into actually Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Someone hit a skunk. Oh my lord. Oh. Medic. And it's burning rich. Ooh. I can smell that thing's diesel all the way up here. Either that or there's a truck up there that's burning rich. One of the two. says I'm back. It's currently 37 degrees out right now. Dash camera. It's supposed to drop drop a lot tonight. We're supposed to get up anywhere between 3 and 6 inches of snow. But the one weather report I did see that I get through my work said that there's a 35% chance we could actually see more than 6 inches of snow. So. For people that live around here, this part can be a little confusing because there's actually 2 Nicodemus roads in this area. There's one that's out, what is it, Deer Park Road, or, yeah, Deer Park Road, changes into Nicodemus at the county line. That's funny. This area, semi-rural place. I'm also sort of in the middle of a valley, which affects signal a lot in these areas. It's worse down where I was actually coming from. Yep. I tell you, the worst place for signal is or at least T-Mobile, and I always lose signal. It's funny too, I can see the cell tower when I'm driving on 482 and I lose signal right near it. Let's take Route 32 in, just because I feel like it. Hello, Cali Dash Cam. Hey, man's following me. This guy's been riding my ass since 26. On my way home, I had to run down to Sykesville, well, technically Eldersburg, off of 26 to pick up a model train I had that I sent down for repair. It's a model steam locomotive, and the one arm rod, or the one the piston rods fell out, and I do not have steady hands by any stretch of the imagination. I was not about to risk making it worse. So, more than happy to pay someone to deal with that. Someone that has the patience and steady hands to fix something like that. So, in Hampstead, so if I was time constrained, or if time wasn't available, I would have just taken 32 up to 91. minivan doesn't really loves riding my ass. They should take me to church before they do that. I'm just saying. Up to Kate Wagner. I like saying it weird because I can. I guess that is one perk about, oh, hey, Clueless SoCal. Everyone's popping in today. Oh, finally, that minivan finally is breaking off and going somewhere else. They can go tailgate and speed down the residential street instead of riding my butt. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Hoffman's ice cream. The other night, or the other morning, on my way into work, it was 14 degrees according to the Aztec. So it was nice and chilly. Nice and chilly. Me and a coworker had to go out to Frederick, which, that was fun. Got us out of the office for a good bit of the day, so. It's funny because I even before I started my new job, me and my coworker have known each other for a while, and both me and him were like, don't they know it's a bad thing to put us together? Because we actually like working with each other. So. We're coming up the Stoner Avenue, man. Man, totally. I actually just got my second COVID shot right down there off to the left at the Westminster Senior Center the other day. So I'm actually fully vaccinated now, surprisingly enough. Pulling in the Westminster proper now. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. SoCal. Actually, in all honesty, the second shot actually knocked me out. Well, it didn't knock me out, but excuse me. It actually did make me feel like I had a cold the next day. So I pretty much lounged around the house and did nothing. But in all honesty, the same thing happens to me when I take the regular flu shot. So whenever I get the flu shot, I usually feel like I'm getting cold or something towards that night. And usually by the next morning, if not the next morning, usually later the next day, I feel better again. Because even though you're not quote unquote sick, your immune system doesn't really know that. It just senses that, hey, there's stuff in here that shouldn't be here, and so it does what it needs to do. Oof. Thankfully, it was nothing like that, but yeah, I've had my fair share of stomach bugs, so. Ugh. Turn already. Yeah. It was funny, as a kid, I used to get sick a lot more than I do now. But who has a Maserati in Westminster? Oh, I hear a medic. Well, they aren't running sirens yet. They will be in a second, probably. Or not. They're just going to drive down the road with their lights on. There they go. I was going to say, they better turn that siren on. They aren't legally an emergency vehicle unless if it's going. Wow. I remember a couple back in middle school, I got the flu pretty bad. Thankfully, well, I shouldn't say pretty bad. I had a fever for like about 4 days, and essentially I got a week off of school. It was like I wasn't sick enough to be like bed bound, but I had a fever and stuff, so of course I couldn't go to school. So I pretty much had a week off of school because of the whatever illness I had then. I was actually back when the swine flu was a thing. So who knows? Maybe I had swine flu. I don't know. But either way, it was one of those. I was sick for about a week. In all honesty, I kind of wonder if I actually had COVID back in like October, because I had like a slight cold. I didn't get like sick, but like for like a few days I did feel that blah, and I had like a dry cough for about like a week afterwards. So I actually wonder if I had it or not, and I just didn't like get sick from it, and that it was just extremely mild or whatnot. I don't know, because like no one else in my family got sick, so I really have no idea. I'm tired. I was up late last night, being a troll online. Sometimes that's what I do for fun. Sometimes. I'm gonna be that guy. Maybe not. Traffic's sped up actually relatively quick. Usually people take their merry old time accelerating at this light. So I usually just stay in the right lane and then merge in here at the merge instead of whatnot. I'm surprised how much traffic's on the road. Usually when I am on this road around this time, it's not this, like there isn't this much. Yes. The good old Baltimore slide. You can find that on the 83, the JFX, everywhere. I just call it the Baltimore slide. You gotta make sure you say Baltimore, right? You can't say Baltimore. Yeah, I gotta say Baltimore. Yeah. That could be a good one. I'm just excited. So one of the things that, you know, it's funny when stuff like this makes you excited. I renewed, or at my new job, one of my things I'm in charge of is making sure like all the registrations in January that hasn't had an issue. The one car that we had just fell off out of MVA's system like it didn't exist. The other car, they sent us the wrong they sent us a registration sticker renewal until 2023, and then they sent us a new one that said that, oh, that one was an error, the real one's for 2022. There, man. There we go, I'm live again. Yay, no no signal. Anyway, SoCal's still there. Yes, I actually like that. Nope. Can you hear me now? I'll be the Verizon guy, even though I get T-Mobile. Can you hear me now? But anyway, I actually like that for SoCal. Heck, you could even probably use that for like Hawaii. I know Hawaii probably doesn't have that many expressways, but that I would say that's probably a nice. I would say that's a good one. Yeah, well, they're being such a being a smaller state such as them, and really, I would say they're probably the worst area with traffic's going to be there around Honolulu. So and that's on not the largest island, so they really might not have that many. Well, I mean, they probably have their fair share, but yeah, they probably don't have that many bad drivers and stuff there. Like here in Maryland, you know, we're kind of smack dab in the middle of the Eastern Seaboard, so we get all the through traffic of people going from state to different states. We have people who come here and visit us ourselves. We get the people that live here. We got like 6 million people, and the population keeps growing here. I'm pulling into town now. As back in the town, it's actually starting to look more and more like snow with the clouds. So, fingers crossed we get a lot of snow. People slamming on the brakes. Come on. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Very good. End the stream here in a second in the North Carroll parking lot. Even though it's not North Carroll anymore, I forget what it's called now, because one of these local like gym companies actually bought this entire place. They're like turning it into like the North Carroll Panther Sports Complex or something like that. I can't remember exactly what they're gonna name it. Oof. Alright, I'm going to end the stream here. Guys got any questions or anything like that? Yeah. I like how that guy was staring me down because he's not the only one that pulls into a parking lot. But yeah, alright. Peace out.